Hey there, sign of Gemini. This is Kim, here to do your reading, guys. Hope it's okay. Gonna sip on my dandelion tea throughout your reading. So great. It's good for anxiety, and I get a little wound up sometimes, so it's really nice. I like it. It's new to me, trying this out. I like it. So, what we're gonna do is take a look at messages really that you're meant to receive in these next 3-day energies. However, I think I'm going to pull a Celtic cross for you, something a little bit bigger. And the deck I have is the Influence of the Angels, and it is a beautiful, beautiful deck. I love it. I love it so far. And I'll use the Sirens song also, because it kind of goes, it's a blend of the Lenormand Kipper deck, and it goes in a theme here with these beautiful angels. So let's see, opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages, so that they are for the Gemini collective, their most high. Always. Ooh, never seen the Ace of Wands in this one. Beautiful. Their Ace of Wands has a pyramid shape, or the triad, and you have this, it looks like Creator is pointing at this, the trine alignment is an assistance from your angels. It brings in, it's like the trine brings in assistance with the duality that we experience here on Earth, in creation, just in creation in general. So that's interesting. Haven't seen that one yet. Still getting to know the images on this deck. I have for Gemini, we had a little cut there that I've done. Queen of Swords, Seven of Pentacles challenge, Ace of Swords, Three of Wands, you pass, Nine of Pentacles, Hangman, Eight of Wands, Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, 2 for the outcome. Wow. Whoa. Fans of your work, I see. Fans of your work. Something that you're doing. What are you doing? Whatever it is, you've been thinking a lot about this. 4 of Swords here on the bottom. So there's careful consideration about some sort of next move you're about to take. You're not in your head in a bad way. You're actually in your head in a peaceful, calm way. With the 4 of Swords, you're doing you. Relaxing, taking care of yourself, knowing when you need a time out. I have lots of, what do we have? We have alignment, don't we? We have 7, 8, 9 of Pentacle. Well, that leads to your 10. It's feeling like a money read, guys. It's feeling like a money read. Okay, and this is another tarot deck. I really forgot the name. It's something Dream Catchers, or I don't know. I forgot the name of this one. It's been a while since I've used it. The 3 of Wands is your vision. This is where you started here. It's when you looked at your life and said, I'm going to put it in the right thought to my plans of how I see myself growing in the future, how I see myself expanding. Who do I want to take with me on this trip? You know, it's like the journey, but it's thinking about it. It is creating it. It's manifesting it. It's in the ethers here. 3 of Wands, I feel like. recent past energy. Tell me more. 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is a completion, like an end to you caring so much. Could have reached a point of burnout and said, well, this got to go in a different direction, or there has to be some other, like some other way to do something. There's got to be a better way to do something so that I don't burn myself out here. What was this about, the 10 of Wands? Could be about work. I was going to say it could be about work, and then the 7 of Pentacles comes out. I have the 10 of Swords on the bottom. So 2 7 of Pentacles already in your reading. And this is when we're making long-term plans for ourselves. We're really thinking about, well, okay, if I choose this, this might happen. It has this consequence. I have to choose wisely. Sowing the right seeds and having patience, because that 3 of Wands, like I said, it's kind of like in the ethers, but it doesn't mean you're not still sowing in the right seeds. You're taking the right actions here of what you choose to invest your time and your energy into. And obviously something came to a completion that was just too much with that 10 of Wands. So this challenge has something to do with what you wanted to plan for yourself in the past. It has to do with you still being patient while your seeds that you planted are growing, okay? While your work is producing the results that you're wanting it to. But there may be this big call for you to rest here also, with that 10 of Wands coming out, and then that being underlying energy, 4 of Swords, right? So, you tell me more about this 7 of Pentacles energy here. The work, the good luck, the odyssey, the journey, and yeah, the clover, the good luck, good fortune. It's coming. You could feel frazzled, stressed at times. But you know that there's something about this journey that you know it. Look, great fortune. There's something about this journey that's going to turn out well, and you know it. So stick. I'm getting that message of stick with this. Even 10-10, even if some things have had to close out or end. This Queen of Swords, man, they know what they're doing. This, and we're not doing gender here, so man or woman. This is somebody who communicates very well with others. She will draw her boundaries when they need to be set, right? Has firm boundaries. You don't cross this energy the wrong way. And if you do, you'll know it. It will be communicated, right? So you could be doing your own thing. You're very clear in your head, in your mind about what you want. You're very focused. You're very driven. Yeah, I see that look. It's like nothing's going to get in the way of what I have planned for myself at this point. I like that energy. She uses the sword if she needs to cut out people, situations, circumstances, things that don't fall into alignment with what her focus is. That might bring towers to other people around her if she has to. I mean, as I said, like, she's focused, right? So the tower is a lot of change. But I'm getting the feeling like this is not you necessarily. That the tower might actually happen to the people that are affected in some way, if they've been trying to get into your energy, or anybody that's been trying to any energy, it doesn't even have to be a person, but any like energy that's tried to get in the way of what you're invested in, of what you're planning for yourself, it's going to crumble. It's going to not be able to. Tell me more about this. Queen of Swords. Clear thoughts. The bouquet. This has to do with an offer coming in. Some sort of offer that you might not want to refuse. A good offer. Something being proposed to you, given to you, offered to you. Yeah. I think it gives you the chance to end something and invite something new that's better here on in. You know what I mean? The sun. And the sun gives you information too. It's like, this is with your heart and with clarity of what your heart wants. And some sort of ending brings a tower moment to somebody else who, or even a job, somebody that wanted to take from your success. 6 of Pentacles, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're getting truth, we're getting clarity, we're getting the information that we need. It's direct, it's like the information is in your heart. But I see this, especially with the Queen of Swords being here and the Ace of Swords in the heart of the matter, means that you're very connected, heart and head, very connected here. And you are receiving the information that you need. What is this information that Gemini needs? Ooh. What has to end so that you can get your 10 of Cups? Or so that you can go towards your 10 of Cups? I mean, it's very obvious. 3 of Swords, 10 of Cups. I'm not so sure this is you, though, that 3 of Swords. I keep getting the message, like, with this tower, that, I mean, you might be cutting a person loose, or you may be turning a job down, you may be leaving some situation, and there was either betrayal, there was hurt involved, there's some sort of hurtful ending, but it's happening because you know what's best for you. Like, you know that you want to get your 10 of Cups. You have truth, you have clarity. Now you go in that direction, even if it means ending something. So that's the truth. That's the clarity that's coming in. See all this, like, information or news. The 8 of Wands, which is a good news card, but it's coming up as, oh, okay, Gemini. Oh my gosh. I can't believe. Okay, so obviously you notice the cards are out here. Now, it's almost like time stopped and we're jumping ahead, and maybe that's what's going to happen in your life. But what happened in my life with my storage was full, and it did not tell me. I wish it would ring a buzzer or something, let me know. I'm sorry. So I'm sorry to have to do it like this, but I do want to give you the rest of this message because it was so good. You are feeling this energy of excitement of the 8 of Wands. There's something telling you, just like with this 3 of Swords and 10 of Cups, that you must follow your heart. With the King of Cups clarifying your 8 of Wands and the Knight of Swords, how you're feeling. So we have this beautiful energy of change, of fast, determined changes. They're coming from your heart space. And it's like you're going to, you're wanting to, let's go on and get on with this. I feel like, honestly, because of the way that the video did that, I feel like with this patience being the challenge here, the 7 of Pentacles, that it's almost going to seem like you figure it out. A key or some sort of glitch, some sort of perspective, a belief that fast tracks you, and you're somehow feeling this energy. Clarifying that of how you are feeling is the Stork card, which is good news, message. It also can be a relocation, can be associated with business, a child. I mean, it can be anything, but what it ultimately is something that allows you to have a rise, the stork. So you're on your way, you're well on your way. And then what we got for your, in the environment, is your Page of Cups, the Rider, and another Wheel of Fortune. So you have 2 Wheel of Fortunes here. And it was clarifying what this beautiful news is that's coming into Gemini's life. So this might be something kind of unexpected, something that makes you feel like, I was even getting like, if you've been investing a lot into a certain business, if it ends up doing it, like it could even end up having what feels like a fresh new start, because of all of a sudden a big amount of success coming in for you. This can also be a love or the start of a romantic relationship. What it is for sure is something that's coming in effortlessly, because it's a good news card guided by this seahorse. And if you know about the seahorse, you know it kind of glides, it gets pushed into the right environment, and then there's its food source, you know what I mean? So it's effortless. It feels like it might be leading you out of town or in a new direction. In any case, the energy of excitement that you might be feeling at this time is because this Wheel of Fortune is here. And it's saying that it's time for your luck to roll in. It's time, and I think this has a lot to do with some sort of new perspective that you have had. When I took a look at this Hangman, I didn't clarify it because I got a lot just off of the card. I'm feeling that you have a really neat perspective, and what's really interesting about this Hangman is this is like, I don't feel like it's waiting. I feel like you are someone who has such a different, maybe otherworldly view on Earth, that your perspective is what is shifted, and also is what is or has got people attracted to you, especially here in the future, like wanting to know, how do you think, what's your world views, how did you get to that spot? And truly, the Hangman, being in a on the Earth planet where a lot of things are backwards already, in this position you see things the way I feel like they should be seen. You see things right side up. And so there's something here about that perspective shift that is what this enlightened individual has to like offer. It has something, it's tied with your solution, with your beliefs. So in the destiny, it is your destiny to have and embrace reward for your efforts, financial gain, a lot of success. This is just for you, and Spirit keeps making a point to say that when I pick this card up, is this success is just for you. It will be time to get paid big time here, so you'll be able to enjoy yourself, enjoy luxury in life. So I didn't need to clarify that anymore either. And then this was very interesting. You had the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, the Key, and then on the bottom I have the Snake. So, but what was interesting about this is what I see are people who really love to be around your energy. They want to see you succeed. They are like your fans or admirers of your work, of what you do so well. Only you can do it in this way. This is mastery. You have the key here that is also tied to your connection with the Most High, with Source, God, Creator, the energy. And you've made it a belief, and this Hierophant is coming across me as your belief system, that things are only going to get better for you, that you have a purpose that you're working on, and that it's going to lead to joy, abundance, and success. And you found that key. That key is in the belief. And you see how this snake is wrapped around her walking stick? I saw this snake, and they immediately said that snake, it's there's something here about the snake on the stick and the key. There's something here about your wisdom, your knowledge, your perspective, and your understanding of everything. This is like the crone person, the crone archetype, where it's like you're one of those people that has transcended good and bad and only see the good. It's like you are someone who sees past, present, future all in one. So you're a big picture thinker, not reactionary, because you know about the ups and downs. You see them before they happen. You can glance into the past. You can glance into the future. And your wisdom, your knowledge in this belief that you hold in yourself, and is what's bringing you this success. So it's like past the point of like, you know, you're worthy. You don't need anybody to tell you you're worthy. You don't need anybody to tell you you're a divine human being. You already know that. You already hold the key. You hold the key to master number 33, the concepts that ascended masters came here with. So this is a very profound type of wisdom that you hold. And I want to say that it is going to bring in the right people that are meant to be on your path. Like I say, they are fans of you, have admiration for you. There can be a particular one that you're meant to create with that could lead to something like marriage. You will know if a divine counterpart or a kingdom spouse, if that energy rings true to you in your gut, then you will know. And there's also you will know because there'll be some sort of sign about your work is how it's connected. They get connected or enticed by you through what you do. Yes. Okay. Hierophant. So you've shed lots of layers, lots of second skin to get to that point. I think you have shed many different beliefs that you are either programmed with or that you had for a while. I feel like self-inquiry has already been taking place, and you know now what you want to believe in and how miracles can be made in your life, can be manifest due to this. So 6, 7, 8, 9 of Pentacles in alignment for some huge success here. 10 of Cups, bringing heaven down to earth. You can create it. It's a belief. And the Wheel of Fortune is like, get ready to experience luck, kind of like no other that you've ever had before. So let's get a tea leaf here to close out your reading. I'm sorry the way that it kind of unfolded like that, but I have a feeling that you found some sort of key or a glitch where things are just going to go from I'm waiting, I'm patient, I'm almost maybe losing some patience, to oh my goodness, more than I expected. But hold that belief of expecting the best or better, because your perspective has obviously paid off. The Camel, persevere and you will overcome. Those are wanting to come out. Persevere and you will overcome. The Ear, good news, and we do have good news here coming in. The Bull, compliments from an admirer. What did I say? The Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. And Boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. That's that 9 of Pentacles energy. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. I'm sending you love. Thanks, guys, for joining me. Bye.